Oh yeah. Right, here we are at Turner Hill. As Rusty would say, I'm going to be taking it easy today. I've just come back from a collarbone smash, rib and a punctured lung, and I know Turner Hill's a bit slippery in these conditions, as some of our local gravel tracks are. First section's just a little climb, a couple of, nothing much, a few roots, a few rocks. The only problem I think sometimes on Turner Hill, it's a few sections where the bars only just make it through the trees, so you got to drop off a fair bit of momentum. Always a pain. Nice little bit through here. Watch your pedals for rock strikes. Nothing less. I gotta stay left on this bit. Probably more habit than necessity.
Hey, this video is about Turner Hill mountain bike trail. This time I got my mate Rob to film the ride. He's a bit quicker than me and he's got plenty to say about the track. Enjoy.
It's a warm day today. What are we looking at? I don't know. Definitely in the 30s. Good to get the old heart pumping, I suppose. And if you see the state of me after my illness, drop right down for this bit. After my injury, chucked on far too many kilos. I almost make Rusty look slim. Haha! Well, don't edit that one out, Rusty. Oh, he's still there. Thought he couldn't hear that one. Maybe he just chose to ignore it. Quite wise. So as I say, a little huff and puff coming up through here. Just get the heart going, get the body warm if it's not warm enough on a 30+ degree day. Nice little cruisy bit, give the legs a bit of a rest, knock it up through the gears. As you can see, more rock strike ability here. Then you know what to do with.
You can approach Turner Hill from three directions. If you're coming from Perth, you will turn left onto Del Park Road at North Dwellingup. If you're coming from the south, you'll go through Pinjarra and then turn right onto Alcoa Road. If you're coming from Dwellingup, drive out of Dwellingup on Del Park Road. If you're coming along Del Park Road from North Dwellingup, you'll turn right onto Scarp Road, and then you will just drive along this dirt track. It's a bit slippery, be careful. Then just there's a little fork in the road, take the left fork and that'll bring you to the Turner Hill car park. If you're coming from the south, from Pinjarra side, you've turned right onto Alcoa Road. That'll kind of curve around the Alcoa site, and then you'll turn left onto Adelaide Road. Adelaide Road turns into North Spur Road, and you keep going across that. Look out for the big pipeline on your left hand side, and then after that you'll see the left hand turn to Keisner's Road. Turn left there and then follow that down until you'll see the Turner Hill car park. If you're coming from Dwellingup, then you turn left on to North Spur Road. That comes off of Del Park Road not long after you leave Dwellingup. So turn left on North Spur Road and you follow that along until you get to Keisner's Road and then turn right.
Yeah, Rusty's gone now. Don't know where he's gone, but he's gone. He'll be back at the end, unless I fall off, and then maybe he'll be back sooner. Alright. Nice little twisty flowy, nothing too demanding. Again, just about timing on the gaps here, particularly with these extra wide bars. Line yourself up. Little section through here, get a little bit of speed, go to the left if you want to jump. And if you don't, go to the right. You're gonna have to drop down some gears here to get up this little section. A rocky and another little flat pit. Look out for this one, you get a bit of speed coming into this and straight over, lift your bars up and over you go. See cobwebs still. It's been a while since, I suppose, who's going to come down here middle of the day? This heat, not me. Rocky section, just a little one, nothing dramatic. Need a bit of speed, help you get up this hill. It's slippery and a bit rocky. There we go. If you think you're heading into a nicer area, you're wrong. Over the road, have a look. Sort of a steady climb still ahead. Turner Hill's good because the first half is mainly climbing, a little bit of downhill, and then the second half is mainly down. Not a bad loop, to be honest. 10 k's, roughly 11, depending. One time I picked up the little hill, that little log, whatever. This bit's a bit of a bugger. A lot of gear coming up. Once I think my Strava picked up a 9, that's 9 something kilometres, but I don't know how accurate Strava is sometimes. It's all over the show with the length. It's a little technical section. Oh great, I got some twig caught. Let's hope that frees itself. Now we get a little downhill bit. A little jump coming up on the left, there's a gap jump. I tend to not do it at the moment. I'm just very cautious with my jumping for obvious reasons. When I look out for the rocks, when I did my injury, it was due to practicing jumps. 53-year-old me should probably be smarter than me, but I'm not. I'm very relatively new to the sport myself. I like to go left here, just seems easier. Tree gets in the way if you go right. Up comes your jump here, which I will avoid, but you will see. So if you case that, you could be in a bit over the bars issue there. You need some speed, drop your gears down, plough up here. Rockies. This bit, for some reason, I do not enjoy. I tend to stay right, don't try and get too much out of it, just get up it. I'll go left on that bit, seems a cleaner line. Obviously the more speed you can carry on the flats and whatnot, look far enough ahead, look as far ahead as you can, you're going to obviously make the ups easier. It all rolls that way, nice flow. Look out for these rockies. And up a bit of water so you can get some pump action going. Speed you up. Be aware though, Turner Hill is slippery as hell in the dry. Don't help this. Don't hit that tree. Plenty of people do, I think. This is where it starts to go a bit downhill. I dropped the seat post down here and not this bit, sorry, after this bit. Forgot about this little bit up, should have put more effort in there. Don't forget when changing gears up, look out for those strikes on the pedals. Always back your power off about 30% if you're going uphill and you're a bit late in the change, so you don't grind your gears out. Again, the tree, bars, I just shift for a little bit. Right, now my dropper post comes down, duck your head. There's a couple of trees where you gotta duck. Just cruising at the moment. You can do this fairly flat out, top gear stuff, but slow down for that bend. And you can see there's a lot of rock movement on this course at times. Rocks get dislodged. I'm not sure how it happens. Could be bikes, you know, duck your head. It could be bikes or, you know, petrol bikes or gas bikes, motocross, whatever. But it's hard to know. Could just be natural movement. Seems a bit, it's a tricky bit. Lean back off your seat, watch the gaps. Down the track. Yeah. Very tricky, very tight. Whew. All right, you want a bit of lean back off the saddle, get your bum right back for those drops. I'll take the wide line, but there's no reason you can't take the inside line on that one. Don't forget your back brake's your friend when going downhill, and your brakes are not your friend when you're going uphill. Obviously you use your front in certain situations. Just be more cautious with it on gravel, because it really will want to slide out under you. Little jump here, bunny hop it maybe. Otherwise that protruding log can hit your back. Drop down gears here, that protruding log can hit you, pump up here, hit the back of your tyre and actually send your tyre really high in the air, forcing all your weight forward. Hard brake rear on that. Again, difficult gap, be careful. Oh, not difficult, but a gap. All right, I go this way, just seems easier, but you can, oh shit. And as you see, I haven't done that one for a long time, so that was my mistake. I should have stayed on the log a little bit longer. I think they put that bit of wood there, that little log I hit. See, this is what happens with trail, so I suppose you always got to be cautious if you haven't done a trail for a while, or you haven't got brilliant skills like me. As I say, I've not been mountain biking very long at all. In fact, I think less time than Rusty. Uphill coming, so a little bit of ups and downs here. So I've still got a lot to learn. That was a classic mistake, not knowing that the track had been modified, or maybe forgetting that was there, I don't know, and just jumping off that log too early. So a little bit of uphill here. You want to try and carry speed, but it's not dangerous, but it's tight and it's gravelly, so just take your time getting up these. Rusty did tell me when I put this on, just talk at your normal pace, so unfortunately I talk a lot. Sorry guys. You can see the uphill, look at your head. So yeah, make sure your gears are right. A little bit more down coming, you can see that. We got a little jump in here, couple. Again, very cautious on my jumping in the moment. Did not want to do that, sorry guys. Just wasn't in the headspace. Brake. Coming through here. Right, a little lift, cross road. Hope there's no cars. I know, it's the shock of that one, isn't it? Drop down off the back of your seat. Pedal up here. Oh, the hard uphill's coming, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen. So take a breath when you can. Might even have to stop talking. Hey, you'll be happy about that. The post again. Stay to your right a bit. See, I'm taking it pretty cautiously. Did you see that? Hey! He shot off like a rocket. Smart boy. There's a bit of wildlife on this track. Shit, I lost it here 3 days ago. What was it? Sunday. Another double, I'm not going to do it. Did it the other day, but I'm not confident at the moment, so I'll just roll them. Oh, that's it, this is the up bit. This is where it starts, and now we got a little downhill. Just enjoy it. I generally don't bother drop a post here, just get on my pedals, lean back a bit off the seat, you know. You notice I haven't changed my settings at all. For now I am. I'm just using this brake to switch over to firm. Because this is a shit of a hill. Fire bloody trails, I hate them. who likes fire trails? I think marathon races are about the only people, or gravel bike people. I hate them. Because firstly, they always seem to go up. And when they do go down, they're too fast, so you don't get to enjoy features like cornering and jumping and, you know, all the other stuff. So fire trails, meh, to use the common vernacular of the millennial. For those of you who know this trail really well, I encourage you to make a video with your expertise as opposed to my amateurise. I know that's not a word, but I'm claiming it, I'm owning it, I'm making it. Let's get it out there. Now the uphill starts again. As you can see, I'm going to change it back to trail now. So, second on the cruise seat. I'll probably go full soft on the front. I don't know why, I just always do. Figure it's all work, isn't it? Bit of a rocky section here. You know, put a bit of torque through your legs. This is a bit trickier. Definite striking there. No matter what you do, it's almost a strike there now. They get deeper over time, obviously, but you minimise it by keeping your pedals flat as you go through them, obviously. Hope I'm not teaching grandma to suck eggs or whatever it is. Grandpa? Oh, one of them. Let's not be sexist. Don't like this at all. Stay to the right and go through. When I say I don't like it, I have had an incident there, so I'm sort of over it now, but you got to stay right on that little section. Bit of a breather. Drop. No, not yet. We're still going up, aren't we? I like this through the sort of needles. Always aim high on that one, otherwise you will clip out. A bit of a pump over here. Yeah. Use the features to your advantage, as they say. Jesus Christ, I should make my own YouTube video. Just playing. Alright. Again with the tight features coming up. Not this one. Where was that tight one? Ah, there it is. Alright. Approach with due care and caution. As you can see, there's a fair bit to trip you up there. So take it slow. Make sure your front wheel's lined up where you want it to be. This one again, just straight down the guts. No worries. Again, watch your front wheel and manoeuvre your back wheel around the other side. Front to the left, back wheel to the right. Quick flick, basically. And that's the way to approach a lot of obstacles that are right in the middle of the path if you have no room to move on either side. Front wheel one way, back wheel the other. And you'll find most of the time, even if you brush them, that's all you do. It doesn't really unsettle you too much. You don't really lose your momentum. I'm not going through that. It's been a long time. I should have. It's not that difficult. It's just, I don't know, some of you guys might have had a smooshed collarbone before, but it's, I mean, shoulder recons are worse. I've had a couple of those, but it's a confidence sapping experience. Go right here and swing it around. That's it. Again, it's the same deal with the front wheel there. You just sort of swinging it around. If your hands start to go numb at any point, give them a shake and loosen your grip on the bars. Try and keep a super loose grip on your bars. Most guys will ride with one finger on the brake in mountain biking. Unfortunately, I come from road bikes and motocross, more road bikes, and it's always a two-finger situation, so I've got that habit, and I've tried. I can't really, I just can't do it. So used to two fingers. Any habit's breakable. It's about how much reward you get, I suppose, and how much effort it takes. Careful there, you'll strike those if you don't pedal at the right cadence through them. Timing's everything. There'll be more up here. You notice we've done a fair bit of up. We pretty much haven't stopped since we got up on that little down before the fire road. And now as you chance for some freedom. Oh, a little bit more up to the next one, goes to the right, immediately becomes rocky. So I always suggest you bring some energy into that section, because if you don't, you're most certainly going to trip yourself up. So I take it up a couple of gears, come a bit wider, carrying some momentum, and just weave my way through. No front brake going down those things ever. Dropper post is gone. Again, pedals need to be in the right position for those. Oh, I haven't got enough speed. Just slippery there, oh boy. So keep that in your mind. Drop a post down, gap. This is where the speed and the pumping and the pedaling, you want to be in top gear really. Just washing off that speed if you're not confident, like that. Use your back brake as much as you can through this thing, through all sections really that are gravelly, because you know they're gravelly and slippery as hell. When it wants to catch you out, it happens very quick. If you think we're done with the climbing, you're wrong. Pump it, gives you speed. Gaining speed takes effort, washing it off doesn't. As long as you don't wash off too much. See how cautious I went in there. I know how slippery that is. My front slid out there the other day. It didn't come off, but it was sliding through that whole section. Off we go. Nice, enjoyable. Again, I didn't need to change any settings because I had it on trail anyway. Front's fully open and the rear's in the middle. Sort of how I like it. If it's super dodgy downhill, I'll put a bit on, you know, fully open on both. But for a fitness, training, learning environment, Turner Hill will test you every time. A bit more uphill, right? Have two choices. I'm not going up that today, too gnarly for me. And to be honest, I've never done that one. I'm not sure why, it just doesn't look right for me. And you've got to go with what you know. And some down. Thank goodness. Little jump here, you can't avoid it. I didn't make much of it then, but you should probably go over it. I think would be the safe bet, just go slow. Dodgy, never like this one, you head straight for that tree. If you got any pace, luckily we're not pacing ourselves today. A couple of little gap jumps or rollers if you like, pump in, get a bit of a boost off that one. That's quite nice. Keeps your speed up as much as you can without hitting a tree, obviously. That's the beast, we've got to chop that branch off between secateurs next time. Really sort of cocked you in that one. Cocked you in the head a bit. It's alright, no big deal. Keep your cadence up. Keep the pressure on, not too hard. Because you got these corners anyway, so the front wheel just had a bit of a whoopsie moment there. Nothing too much. See, just that little pump grabs you a lot of speed. This one you can jump or go to the left and roll it, doesn't really matter. Sharpish corner here, get ready for it. There you go. Another one coming up, so you're going to carry some speed, probably wash it off. Oh no, is this a jump? Oh, it's a jump. Sorry. This one's a real problem. If you don't bunny hop it, you will definitely hit your rear tyre on that one at the moment, and you will probably go arse over. So again, you don't have to take it, just do it at your own pace. That was fun. There's a little bit more uphill now, of course. That's when you think you've had enough. Bit upsy downsy. Couple of features, you'll have to go over them, so keep some torque when you get to them in your legs. Torque it up, that's it. Also lift with your bum if you have clips, good on you. Alright, here we go, a bit more downsy. Gears important here, lift. There you go. Just keep that torque applied through there and you'll be right. Right, a little rocky bit and then sort of a semi-clear patch, and then still going uphill though. You gotta keep the legs turning. But then you're gonna get a feature right in front of you. Looks pretty hairy, but it's not. I'll say if you're confident, do it. Even if you're not that confident and you think you won't fail, give it a go. I try and make sure I come into it with a bit of speed. That way, not too much, I can wash it off at the last minute and let that forward momentum when I let go of my brake carry me over it. Here it is. So I always go to the middle, to the right of it. There you go. Don't lean too far over your bars. Big tip. So you better off carrying a little bit more speed, and there's a nice little gap here, but it's easy enough. I screwed it up. Generally I just go straight through that. Jump here or roll over, whatever you prefer. This is really the home stretch, I call it. There is a tiny little bit more up, but not really too much. Bit of speed. Launch it. Nice. I always duck that bit. I don't know why. Shouldn't, going off trail. It's another no-no. Looks like I'm not the only one though. I love this bit. I just think it's so flowy, so beautiful. Just real nice, smooth, flowy stuff. I'm not saying you can fall asleep, but you can enjoy this a lot. Oh, I just lost my back then. That's a real foot striker. This one looks hard, but it's not. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Again, head straight for the log and then turn at the last moment. I really enjoy that section. Everybody likes their own bit, don't they? Everybody's good at their own thing. I don't know if I'm good at it. Again, it's all about the bars here. I head to the right on the second one, pretty much dead center of the first one, but just move the bars out the way as I'm going through. Bit of an uphill. I always drop it down here. I always go right, it's quicker. That's the only reason I go right, it's actually quicker. And when you're trying to set times or whatever, I reckon it's good to go quicker. I know it said black, but to be honest, it's only one little step down anyway. I think this is even more fun. And this is where it comes out here. Oh, I can't remember. It comes out along here somewhere. But you'd still be down there now, whereas I'm through it. Now you got to get some speed in here. Doesn't look like it, but you should. You're going to say, shit, I'm going to lose in the gravel. No, you're not. It's got a nice little bank just there. You just hook your back wheel off that, pulls you around. So don't panic on that one. Obviously, if you're not confident. This one, on the other hand. So yeah, really almost home now. Couple more bits, bit of a rocky patch, rocky challenge. Coming up, there we go. Foot strikes, that's what you're looking for, crank strikes, pedal strikes, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, not good. Avoid them. It's all about timing. Here we go. Drop it down a cog or two. You're gonna need some grunt, maybe some timing. I'm gonna go this way. I don't know which way's easier. Probably this way. That's why it's marked blue. But looks similar to me. Anyway, I'll do the other one next time. Just to show you. Couple of sharp corners coming up. Couple of jumps if you feel up to it, or rollovers, whatever. Always good if you haven't done the jump before to do it as a rollover, I reckon. Unless you're, you know, uber cool and skilled. Not me. Even then, I reckon the pros might agree. I don't know any. I've never done this one. There's a reason for it. It's called wipeout. I tried once. I fell flat on my back. When I say never, I've never made it, and I won't want to do it again. Roll over or jump there. Tricky, weavy through that bit. Carry your speed wipeout, called that for a reason. I've wiped out on that once too. Once is enough for me sometimes to say nah, all good. Oh, little step down. Cornering. Gravelly, big gravel corner coming up soon, so you probably carry too much speed. I hate these little dinky jumps. They throw you off like they're crap. They don't do anything for me except throw me off like back tyre. Use it, go, get them nice. Here we go, jump. Oh, I'm not comfortable with this one today, so I'll slow right down. Just depends on how you feel on the day as well, doesn't it? You know. Carry a fair bit of speed for a hit because you got the berm. Then of course you got the final jump. And you're done. That is a lap at Turner Hill.